哇！琴日啱啱睇完澳門賽車啦，今日禮拜一咧即刻嚟到呢個港珠澳大橋嘅金巴車站啊，接一位我嘅偶像啊！哇，好似嗰啲Mirror 追星咁樣咧，嚟到澳門金巴站咧等一位可以話係我嘅賽車偶像啊，其中一位嘅賽車偶像啦。咁佢就嚟出嚟啊，我哋睇下係邊個。Wow, welcome to Hong Kong.
How are you, Daniel?
Everything okay from Macau?
Yeah, no
Very
problem.
quick now with the bus.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
哇！今日主角咧就係啱啱喺澳門大賽車贏咗 CTCC 房車賽一站冠軍、一站第二嘅 Robert Huff。哇 ！Welcome to Hong Kong,
Thank
Robert.
you so much.
Wow.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I think you are now the king of Macau now with the 10th win.
Yeah,
this is
it's
the 10th.
been an amazing weekend for me.
Yeah.
And of course the whole MG team. Very importantly for me, I guess, was win number 11 in Macau. So
wow.
Yeah, really fantastic weekend.
People said Montora is Mr. Macau now. You are king of Macau. Right.
Yeah, we have a running competition between us both.
So after 2 years, you came back to Macau and race. How do you feel about the?
I mean, it's really difficult. You know,
Really?
Macau has such its own personality. It's
Right.
such a challenging circuit. It's even harder when you go to the circuit in a car that you've not driven before.
The MG5 X Power is a brand new car for you, right?
Yes, yeah, it was the first time I've ever driven it. In 2020, it was the MG6 X Power.
Right.
It's a little bit different for sure. The chassis is definitely improved on the MG5.
But how can you manage to drive so quicker than everybody, even your teammate, right?
I mean, this is my own secret. I can't tell everyone. I have a camera. I can't tell everyone my secrets.
Is it about setting or familiar with the track?
I think the number one thing is the mind.
Oh, really?
You know,
Okay.
is the control over the mind, because you know Macau is such it's hugely challenging. It's the highest speed of any circuit we go to. It has the fastest corner of any circuit we go to.
Yeah.
It also has the slowest corner of any circuit we go to, and then it has a lot of what I call sort of toboggan runs. You know, which are third, fourth gear, very high speed,
Right.
and you have to be millimeters to the walls. And of course, if you're 1 or 2 millimeters too close to the wall,
Yeah.
you touch it, you ricochet off that wall, and then it puts you into the outside wall.
Right.
So you really have to take the time, really build up slowly.
But I think you can drive any cars in Macau to do the fastest lap, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been very lucky. I've driven, you know, many different manufacturers, different brands in Macau.
Yeah.
But the last 2 years, MG has been an amazing car for me.
For a British driver, what is MG meant to you? I mean, the brand MG.
I mean, MG
right?
is very special for me, obviously,
Yes.
you know, being British.
Yes. Heritage.
Yeah,
Yes.
But not only that, my first ever race car was an MGB.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
1973 MGB. So yeah, I have a lot of love in my heart for MG as a brand.
Right.
And then of course, you know, within touring cars, MG's been huge in British touring cars for many years with MG. And now obviously more recently in the TCR Asia, TCR China Championships. It's great for me to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, MGs and us British people, you know, it's ingrained in us.
Today we have the brand new MG4 with us, and this is the first time you see the real car, right?
Yeah.
How do you like this?
First of all, we cannot miss it.
Right.
I mean, what a wonderful
you.
colour you have here. And then you have the contrast between the black mirrors, the shadow lines, the skirts, the wheels, obviously. You know, it really stands out. It really pops the design.
We are petrol heads, right?
Yeah.
And you, especially, you are a racing driver with gasoline engine, ICE cars for so many years, but electric cars, what is your thought?
I mean, for sure, electric cars are the future, you know. From a man of my side, through motorsport, I love the smell of motorsport. I love the smoke and everything, the fumes, you know, it really makes you
the
feel...
sound, especially.
But ultimately, you know, you cannot deny the performance of electric cars.
Right.
You know, the performance of electric cars is massive compared to, you know, the combustion engine car. The thing that always amazes me and really does surprise me all the time is the torque of electric cars.
Instant torque.
Instant torque, 100% torque straight away.
Yeah.
You know, this almost doesn't make sense in my brain with the engines that I've been driving and racing over the years.
Right. Have you tried any of the electric cars so far?
Yeah, I've tried a few electric cars.
Okay.
but I'm super excited to try this one today.
Okay, let's go.
Perfect.
Now.
Okay. Before it starts raining too much.
Yeah. Wow, I'm so lucky with Robert as my driver.
Your personal chauffeur. I mean, the first thing you notice,
Yeah.
which is beautiful, is how quiet everything is, and that's really refreshing. You know, for me, especially after having a race weekend, it's just relaxing. It's like therapeutic. The tires, I'm surprised. Like,
Yeah, the tire noise is so quiet.
the one thing I always expect with EV cars is, of course, you have no noise or vibrations from the motor.
Right.
Because the other thing is the vibrations as well, right?
Yes.
You know, and there's zero.
This car is kind of special because the motor is at the back.
Yes.
With rear-wheel drive.
Yes. As a racing driver who has made a career from front-wheel drive,
Yeah.
I do still very much prefer rear-wheel drive.
Yes, of course, yes.
Just the drivability of a rear-wheel drive car. It gives you more feel.
Right. How do you like this car so far?
I'm loving it.
Really?
Genuinely, I really quite like it. I think it's lovely. It has enough. I mean, there's lots of space for sure.
Yes.
You know, I like the fact that there's almost no center console.
Yes.
I like this whole center console bit here. I like the fact there's plenty of space for.
Right.
It seems like it's been very cleverly engineered, put together, built.
It's a very high quality small car.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you can feel that the build is very good. There's no rattles.
Yes.
There's no noise. And it's strong. I mean.
Wow. Oh yes.
So,
Instant torque.
Lot of torque.
Yes.
Yeah, like you said earlier, I always think the feeling of an electric car is going to be heavy.
Right.
You know, because they are heavy.
Right.
But this not. I mean, it seems.
This one is around 1,600 kg.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because many EVs are over 2,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got all the gadgets on it you need. It's got all the cameras, all the the help you would need. It's fun. Kind of makes you smile. You know.
It's not for you and me, right? But for new generations.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think for kids.
Yes.
And like my wife would love this.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly.
For going around the town.
Yeah.
Picking the kids up from school or whatever.
Yes. It doesn't have a start-stop button. You just sit inside and put it into drive and it drives.
A little bit scary, but still cool.
The price of this car is just under 300,000 Hong Kong.
Very reasonable, right?
But is it MG enough for you and me, right?
Yes.
We
100%.
have tried the MGB and every MG car before.
The whole point of an old MGB or an old MG midget is it has a personality.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you small problems. You know, the cars are 50 years old. Okay, you don't have that with this.
Right.
But when you're buying a car like this, you don't want problems. You want it to be reliable, you want it to be comfortable, you want it to get the job done.
Right.
And this does.
But how about if they make a electric MGB? Do you
That
think
would be
it
pretty
is?
cool.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool. So the one thing I'm waiting for is someone to make an electric historic sports car.
Yeah, right.
You know.
So this is your half day in Hong Kong?
It's my not even half day.
Just a
few
1
hour.
Yes. So you will come back next year? Next year's Macau?
Yeah, I
Grand
hope so. Yeah. That would be the plan.
One final thought of this car?
I'm genuinely really impressed with the car. I think you know it isn't the sort of car that I would ever go to look at to buy for myself. It's not the sort of car that I would ever get excited about. But I do think this is super cool. Like I think the layout of it, the power of it, the way everything works, the way it all, you know, sits, the way it drives.
Yeah.
I'm super impressed. It's comfortable, it's affordable, and it works.
Touring car champion said it's good.
A-okay.
It is good.
It really is good. And I'm like, I can't stress that. It really is a really cool little car. I like it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Rob.
you very much.
Yes.
No worries at all.
Maybe see you next year in Macau.
Look forward to it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You.